can't believe it, we finished day 30 of DICKTEMP.
DICKTEMP.
DICKTEMP has been a 30-day experiment to see if taping sciencey sensors to my phallus changes its magic. And the answer is, hell yes it does! Our first sciencey discovery is that body temperatures are remarkably stable, hovering between 85 and 95 degrees, except during vigorous activity like exercise or sexy time. And of course during sleep, when insane humidity under the covers pushed the heat index as high as 145 degrees. I know, right? Look at these graphs! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. Those curves are more regular than a grandma on Metamucil. Now, as for DICKTEMP's effects on me. First, there was the effects on time. The 30 days seemed to speed right by, with each day being broken up into little micro activities that I had to track on my phone.
I am eating, I am listening to music, I am walking the dog.
It was exhausting having to remember to always update my current activity. My daily flow was constantly interrupted, which made concentration impossible. But second, and most importantly, I definitely felt like my manliness was diminished, and what was taken away was replaced by something else. I felt like more of an object than a subject, restricted in some way in my natural ability to be an animal. Maybe less man, less human, and more cybernetic. My sense of play and spontaneity were definitely diminished because I was physically restricted. I had to be careful. I couldn't move like I normally move because I was afraid of damaging the medical tape or the electronics. I felt like I was under constant scrutiny. Granted, scrutiny by myself. I can see you! I had to be constantly watching myself to make sure I wasn't still plugged in or my medical tape wasn't falling off, which made getting away from my own eyes impossible. The irony here, of course, is that my junk was covered with medical tape, so I couldn't even see it. I definitely felt less sexual. The regular rituals of ripping off tape, putting on tape, and trying to calm my angry skin made me feel like a medical patient, and I don't know about you, I get a charge from seeing myself as a naked animal, with sexual potency and potential. And a lot of that is undone when you see yourself in the mirror covered in wires and medical tape. Not being able to see the source of my own phallic potency with all the symbolic meaning that's wrapped up in that had the biggest effect of all. That psychosexual charge, the potential for magic and mystery were diminished by what I saw, or by what I couldn't see. My phallus suddenly represented what was, or what would be again, instead of its own inherent present powers of masculine gravitas, jocular play, and mystery. That sense of interrupted time, plus the loss of visuals and mobility, left me feeling like I was on pause, instead of just feeling. So there you have it, 30 days of DICKTEMP. But the experiments don't end there. Because next month we're going to bring you something even more exciting. From the makers of DICKTEMP, a new experiment so discreet, people won't even know what's happening. Introducing Boob Time!